Yo, what's up guys? This is round number 4 of the Liberty Coin FNM. Yes, I'm on the play. I am versus Matt. I don't think I can keep it purely because I only have 2 colors. I like this hand a lot more because at least I have access to Beanstalk Giant to ramp me a little bit. So I have green, I have turn 3 to fairy if I want it. I think that I want to drop the Steam Vents. No, I want the red. Well, Blood Crypt has red. I don't need it. Boop. And I think I want to go Fabled Passage turn 1 to grab my white. Or actually, I think that Temple would be better here. Yeah, let's go with Temple. Actually, I should have kept it. Then I could have gone Temple Mystery turn 1. And then I could have gone Girl Spiral if I drew it. Misplays already. That happens. I think Matt is on a mulligan down to 5. Goodness gracious. Agent of Treachery to the bottom. So we got the Fabled Passage. And the reason why I did Temple Garden or Temple Mystery first is that way I had more lands in my deck, so I could have a better chance of drawing one. Which I ended up drawing one, which is pretty nice here. From what I heard, Motozor is playing Grixis Fires. Gross. What? I think I want to get rid of the Beanstalk Giant. Let's grab my white mana source. High Fires of Invention. The Fairy. I'm gonna downtick because his turn. I'm gonna downtick because there's a chance he has Murderous Strider in his deck. And I want to at least get a little bit of value with my Teferi. There's a good chance my next turn is just going to be double Fires and Invention, go from there. Yeah, that's what it looks like it'll be. So I'm just going to grab a... I have all 3 colors right now. So I'm just going to grab a... I think I want to grab my blue source. Yeah, I'm going to grab a blue, or I have blue here, so I'm going to grab green. And then let's go Fires of Invention. Excuse me. Let's go with the Fires of Invention. Let's uptick to Fairy. This doesn't look very good for me. I have a lot of stuff on the battlefield, but I have nothing going on. Where he has a couple things in hand and a Croxa. It looks like he doesn't have a Fires Invention, which is fantabulous. I'm just going to play this tapped. I'm going to uptick to Fairy and I'll pass the turn. Hopefully I can find a castle as well. But he doesn't have triple black. He doesn't have... Let's see here. What are you going to play? There's that Murder Strider. Tilt. Nope. There's a chance I should have went Temple there, or Fabled Passage there, but... just so I could have less lands in my deck. Alright, that's nice. Because I can create this for 5 here. Let's grab my basic Swamp. Let's make sure I click on the right one. Let's draw 2 cards. Then, would I rather get another basic or play a 7/7? I think that I would rather play it. Because if I find another, I think here I just want to play the 7/7 and tell my opponent to deal with what I have on the board. Yeah, I think I want to just have him deal with my board state, and if he can't, then he loses. The nice part is he doesn't have the third blue for a scrying with castle, and he doesn't have 3 black for Nicol Bolas yet. There's a chance that he could play either one of those, but he can't do both. Well, I guess Watergrave would make it do both. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'd rather him kill my Beanstalk Giant if he does kill one, because I can just time wipe and get Hydrate Grixis back to my hand and then recast him. And I feel like that's probably what he's thinking right now. He doesn't do anything. And I draw another land. Nice. Let's just swing and see what he does. What do you have for me? You have a Tyrant Scorn. Sure. Are you gonna block? No? Okay. I'm just gonna Temple. I know I missed out on a point of damage there, but I feel like that damage isn't really necessary at this moment. I kind of want to leave Growth Spiral on top because I'm gonna draw a card either way. So if I have Growth Spiral here, I'm gonna get this card either way, and there's not that many cards in the deck that draws cards. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. It's not the best card, but it's something. I have a feeling that there's a chance that he's stuck on the 6th land. There's a good chance that he has 1 or 2 Nicol Bolases and a Liliana. I don't know what else you could have. I'm not very familiar with Grixis Fires anymore. Sure, you just kill my dude. So let's cast this for free. Sure. Let's cast this for free. Sure. Pass the turn. I wonder what he oopsed. Yep, you got a Murderous Strider. Ooh. I can go... Would it be better to Grixis then time wipe and get Grixis back in my hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of want to just Grixis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go Grixis for 6. Green, white. Let's tap it exactly like this. Draw 3. I think I'm gonna board wipe. Return Hydrate Grixis back to my hand. And then play that tapped. That might have been greedy, but I think it was the right play. Is this 5 or 6? 5. Yeah, and if I didn't do it like that, then he could have just made me sacrifice it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can cast an 8/8 Grixis while still holding up mana. Let's make sure to click on this one. so we don't have the same incident as round 3. 8/8 Grixis. Green, white, black, blue, blue. And if you don't know why I'm tapping my mana specifically, I have Kenrith in my deck, and if I draw the Kenrith, which I did, I can cast it for free. Give both my creatures trample and haste. So I have 13 power, so I'm just going to send this at Liliana and this at his face. There's a good chance he has another Liliana in his hand. But it's forcing him to have it, and then I can just go Casualties of War to destroy it. There's also a chance that I should have just went Casualties of War, destroying this, his land, and his creature, which would have put him back to 5 lands. But then I wouldn't have been able to get in for 8 there because of, or get in for damage, which is probably irrelevant. There's a good chance that Casualties of War was just the right play, because there's a good chance Nicol Bolas comes out here. Maybe Kroxa? Nah, he doesn't have mana for Kroxa. Murder Strider, that's fine. That hurts. That hurts a little less. Let's take a little look-see. Let's not leave that there. I think here I just want to cast Arrow. Gain 3 life, draw a card, play a land. Seems pretty good. Whatever. Sacrifice him. And then I'm just going to recast the Arrow. There's no reason not to. Only creature I care about in here right now, I believe, is the Beanstalk Giant. So let's just cast Arrow, gain 3 life, draw a card, play this land. Doesn't really matter. And then I'll pass the turn. So I have Lethal represented on board. He has to have 2 creatures or kill my Arrow in order to deal with it, which both are very possible in his deck. I don't know what he's got. There's a chance that he just casts Murder Strider and hope it's enough. Here's a Bolas. So I love his voice in the game. So I think here I just want to cast Arrow. Force him to deal with it again. And then once again, just making sure I leave Beanstalk Giant in here. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Which is not a Kenrith, feels bad. I'm tempted to Casualties of War. The only reason why I'm thinking about not going for the Casualties of War is for the fact of I can go to Fairy and Bolas. Because Bolas isn't a huge threat right now. But I can also destroy Bolas and his Castle Vantress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think destroying 1 land's gonna hurt him that much. Taking away the Scry is pretty painful, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world for him. So that I kind of want to just play to Fairy and see where that gets me. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Fairy. And I'm just going to uptick and see what he does here. Because there's a good chance that I'm just gonna want to go Casualties of War plus bounce something. And I have no issues just exiling, let's say a Plains. I mean, I could even exile my Growth Spiral. I'm not super worried about cards in my hand right now. Well, Growth Spiral, that is. I do want most of my cards in my hand right now. So it looks like he's just going to go Kroxa plus Murderous Rider, which I can just go Casualties of War plus Teferi plus Teferi plus Teferi plus Arrow Swing in for lethal. So let's drop this Growth Spiral. There's a good chance he just plays this Murderous Rider. Come on. Fae of Wishes. I don't understand. He sees Teferi right here, right? Am I missing something?
Stop that. Don't worry. I got it.
He has no mana. I don't think I'm missing anything. I'm just gonna swing face. I'm only questioning this so much because, okay. Because he could have gone Murderous Rider plus that. And then represented something. So I was just being overly cautious there. And then here I just sideboard in Mystical Disputes and negate. I see good reason for Return to Nature and Devout Decree. I don't think Return to Nature is good enough. Well, let me see what's I don't need. Teferi doesn't seem very good in this matchup because he's not casting anything on my turn. So I'm going to drop Teferis. Fires is always good. Kenrith's delicious. I don't need Time Wipes in this matchup. Casualties of War is fantastic. Agent of Treachery is awesome. So I like the rest of the cards in here. So I have one card to put in. There's a good chance it's just the two Return to Natures and I take out something like Growth Spiral. Devout Decree is also really good because he has some very powerful Planeswalkers. I think that Devout Decree is just better in general. Return to Nature is one of those that I think could be good, but I don't think it's good enough. It's very situational, and that's my worry, is he never found his fires this game, so it doesn't hit that. But I could exile the Kroxa out of his graveyard, which is why I'm thinking about bringing it in. But I think I'm just going to leave it like this, and if there's a game 3, I'll decide how I want to change it up. But best of luck. Let's see if we can't have ourselves a nice fun one. I'm tempted to keep this. My worry is it's just too slow, because I like to have a little bit of ramp in my hand. This is... there's no blue. This is fine. I'm going to drop Casualties of War. I think I dropped Mystical Dispute. This is not a good one for me. Breeding Pool does help a lot here, because it does make it so I have a possibility of getting the turn 4 fires, which I'm not going to have anymore. But just getting the mana ramp, yeah, that's fine. There's a good chance that he has another Thought Erasure in hand, and that's why he took that, which would make sense. So I'm still going to crack it just in case, and then I'm going to grab a green source. That's fine. So here I'm just going to play Temple of Triumph. I feel like that's too much to rely on right now. And he doesn't have the Thought Erasure. So I think here I just want to go with my Plains. And then Fertile Footsteps. There's a chance he might have like negate or something. But if he wants to negate this, that means he's not going to negate the fires. I'm just going to grab my black source here. So I have all 5 colors in my hand, or all 5 colors now. Of course, blue being in my hand. Omen of the Sea I really like in this deck. I see a lot of Jeskai Fires decks, and I mean, I don't see any Grixis decks, but I see a lot of the Jeskai decks not running it, and I'm just not a huge fan of the Cavalier of Gales, and I like the idea of trimming on those and playing the Omen of the Seas. Agonizing Remorse. Feels bad. That also feels really bad. Yeah. Let's just do a little scrying, leave that on top. And see what you're gonna do. Feels bad because at this point I'm just at the mercy of his hand. Yeah, I will exile. I feel like I have to exile this Castle of Antris, which is very upsetting, but I need to deal with his Nicol Bolas right here. Granted, what are you gonna grab? Casualties of War, you're mean. He's a mean person. Let's shock this in. Green, white, black, blue, blue. Cast my Kenrith. It's just holding priority for his Omen of the Sea Scry. Hample? That's Hample. Gets Trample and Haste. And then move to combat, swing this at Nicol Bolas. Boop. So it feels bad that my only Castle of Antris is in exile now, but I feel like it was the right play just to deal with this. I think he's just digging for his 6th land so he can go Casualties of War, destroy Kenrith and my land. Or he already has it. Never mind. Now he just booms everything and makes me feel bad. Now at this point he's super far ahead. I don't know if I can catch back up, but we're gonna sure try. Yeah, he was supposed to, I feel like he's supposed to destroy my swamp there. Get me off of a color. Oof, granted. Nicol Bolas. What do I have? Ooh. Feels bad because that's my exile. Yeah. I think that he has this one. I'm just too far behind at this point. And I guess that the destroying the enchantment would have been good here. But of course I didn't know. Yeah. I would. This button right here. I'm actually going to concede purely for the fact that I don't want to run out of time. Let's just look at what my top deck's going to be, just because I'm curious. Because the worst feeling in the world is being super far ahead and losing because you run out of time. But I can also make him waste a little bit of time on his clock to bring it closer to my clock, which I think is probably the better play. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just... whatever. I'll exile this one. I'm just gonna force him to kill me. Cause... yeah. And then discard 2. So he has me dead next turn. So I'm just gonna pass through my turn. Spam through it. Go ahead. Because he's just going to return both of them to his hand, and then he's just going to go, granted, find the green sorcery that lets him proliferate a bunch, and then he proliferates his Nicol Bolas to kill me, which is fine. I think he needs to find another land, though. If he doesn't have it in his hand already, of course. But there's a... yeah, there it is. Sure, you can have this land. And the only reason I didn't play the land is because I'm trying to use as little time on my clock. Yep. Yeah. I don't know why you aren't just going for the kill right now. Spam through it. Go! 1828. Alright. It's close. Kill me! Kill me faster! I kinda hope that I find something to kill his Nicol Bolas, but I don't think there's anything in my deck. Which feels bad. Yep. Yeoman. Scry 2, draw. Yep. I take 3. Hey, and in Paper Magic, I would have scooped as soon as this started happening, but because we are on Arena, there's a timer, and bringing them closer to my timer is very important. Yeah. Alright, so that now makes us 19 seconds off instead of 2 minutes. So now we both have to play a little bit faster. I do think that Return to Nature is a good idea. Devout Decree. Oh, if I drew that, I could have Exile. Oh, that would have been hilarious. Negate's good. Growth Spiral, I absolutely love. Mystical Dispute doesn't feel that great. I'm going to trim on 1. I still want 2 just for the Thought Erasure on turn 2. Uro's always great. I'm tempted to cut 1 Fires of Invention. Actually, I might cut 1 Golos. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut on 1 Golos. And we'll run it like that. I cut 1 Golos because... I probably shouldn't have, because he does have a lot of removal. Yeah, that was a mistake there. But it's alright. Let's... Good 6. That's a great 6. The only tough part is I had to get rid of my Kenrith. No! I'm sorry, Kenrith. I promise I do love you. Oop. Intercept. There's no reason to shock it in because there's no blue spells that I really care about countering on turn 1. I'm just gonna play Forest and pass. Hopefully I'll draw another land here. That'd be ideal. Thought Erasure. Agonizing Remorse, sure. Hiya. Alright. Land off the top. Land off the top. Land off the top. I'm curious what he's gonna take here. It's probably gonna be Firestone Invention because I have the possibility of getting it this turn. But there's also a good idea for the Mystical Dispute, making it difficult for him to cast his big boys. Because if he takes Mystical Dispute, then he feels better about countering stuff. Or casting stuff. I'm curious what he... Fire's Invention, yeah. That's definitely, I feel like it's the right pick. Especially because I do get that 4th land. But now he's gonna have to struggle on casting spells for a little while. Yeah, I don't think um I don't think this is a spell that I really want to counter. It's one that I do want to counter, but I don't think it's good enough for me to counter it. There's a good chance that we're not going to go to time, so that's definitely nice. Alright. I need to rip a land off the top. Perfect. And it's a good land, too. Perfect. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but my puppy is getting a little noisy. But he's 3 months old at this point. We're working on getting him potty trained, which is pretty exciting. He's a Shih Tzu Yorkie mix. Daughter Asia. He's what is? I mean, even if I let this resolve, I think I just let this resolve because I don't want a 2-for-1 myself. There's a good chance. I mean, if he takes Agent of Treachery, it's fine. I can't cast it for a little bit anyway. I don't know. Because I'm only at 5 lands right now. This is definitely probably one of my tougher matchups. So it feels bad that I get matched up, that he went 3-0 and we matched up, but it happens. And this doesn't seem very Matt-like. He's not supposed to have good draws and lands on time. But this is pretty exciting, pretty nerve-wracking. I can't let this one resolve. It's not really what I want to be countering, but I just can't let it resolve in general. I do get an Agent of Treachery, so hopefully I can draw a land off the top that's untapped. He casts Fires of Invention, I go Agent of Treachery, steal it, and then cast Casualties of War. That would probably be the most epic thing I can do. Ouch, my foot. Maybe he casts Nicol Bolas and I Agent of Treachery that. Ooh. I think I get rid of Casualties. Maybe Devout Decree? Nah. I think Casualties is... That's tough. I think Casualties. Hopefully I can draw a land off the top. And I might cry a little bit if... That's fine. Resolve? Resolves? Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. So I need white. So let's grab Temple of Silence. Get a little Scry Rooney. I do not need another land. And I will pass the turn back to you, boss. I'm hoping... Ooh, I don't know what I'm hoping for right now. The most ideal thing for me... Ooh, I don't know. Because I'm pretty much in a bad... I mean, I'm not in a bad place because I can just Golos spin. I don't know. I don't know what is a bad place. I don't think... Alright, so he does kill it. which makes me kind of want to just go Ancient of Treachery, steal Nicol Bolas. Yeah, let me get rid of Devout Decree.
You have no weakness I cannot exploit.
Hopefully he doesn't have the Dot Erasure. Did you... I don't think that he really needs Fire Zone. Oh. Hello. I would like a Nicol Bolas too. I would like to draw a card. Alright, now I'm just hoping that he doesn't have removal for my Nicol Bolas. It's been a long time since I've played a Nicol Bolas. It'd be hilarious if I could ult him. I don't think I'll be able to, but I'm gonna try. Aw, he has the removal in hand. I feel like he does. My gut is telling me he has the removal. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Fire some Invention? Sure. And... he's gonna kill my Nicol Bolas. Maybe? Maybe he upticks it. No, don't kill it. Man. I wanted it. I kind of want to just Devout Decree it. Yeah, I think I just Devout Decree. Because I want the Scry. Because that's the good thing about Grixis Fires, is it has a lot of Scry power. And yeah, I don't want another land. Thank you. An Ancient of Treachery would be delicious here. I wouldn't be mad about a Baby to Fairy. That way I can bounce my Ancient of Treachery. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to finish this game just fine. Which was definitely one of my worries, but... it's always something that you have to be cautious of. Let's see here. Ew. Now he just grabs another Nicol Bolas. Elspeth conquers death. Ooh, my other... ooh, please draw Kenrith. Dang it. If I draw Kenrith off the top, I might actually, like, freak out a little bit. Because if I get Kenrith, I can play Kenrith, and then pay 5 and get back my Ancient of Treachery, grabbing Elspeth Conquers Death. And then when that hits, I can grab my Golos. That would be epic. How many cards do I know on the bottom? I know 4 lands, so it's better to just draw here than to shuffle my library to draw. Come on, one time. I just need to be lucky one time. Yep. Lucky one time. Please? Please? Nope, not lucky. It feels bad because I can't even cast Fertile Footsteps or cast my Beanstalk Giant because he just gets Nicol Bolas back. But I have to, and it's just gonna die. And I can't even cast Fertile Footsteps first. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn. What's an Exile? I forgot. How did all those get exiled? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Nicol Bolas exiled. Oh, and Agonize Remorse. That's right. Yup. Kill my dude. Kill my dude, make me cry. Pretty normal stuff. Yep. Alright. I can still get there. I can still get there. Yep, Chandra. It's fine, it's fine. I can still get there. Come on. Top deck of a lifetime, please. Kenrith. Come on. Come on. Okay. There's Kenrith in here, right? Yeah. I still have 2 Kenriths in there. And this is why I need the 3rd Kenrith. Feels bad. I'm playing it out because I still think I have a chance. Because if I grab Kenrith, I can bring back my Ancient Treachery and take his Nicol Bolas. But it's getting a lot tighter. Sure, I'll Mystical Dispute it. Force him to pay the mana. Alright, let's see. Alright, deck. Kenrith off the top. Kenrith off the top. Come on. One time. Yep. Come on. Kenrith. Hydra Grixis. Sure. For 8? Whoops. Let's draw 4 cards. Gain 4 life. I wasn't hitting Kenrith for a good while. Let's look at the next card. I like Castle of Antris. No, I need to hit Kenrith. I need to not be greedy. Or is hitting Kenrith greedy? I don't know. It's a good question. No! Omnipotent. Yep. Ouchie. Ouch. No! Wait, let me... Nope. Come on. Hiya. Aww. Land, Planeswalker, Enchantment, Creature. I'm gonna target that creature, that enchantment, that land, that Planeswalker. Because it gives me 1 turn. Maybe. There's a chance it doesn't give me a turn, but I'm gonna try to go for the 1 out I have. Which is drawing Kenrith here. Yes, it may be a slim, very, very slim chance, but Kenrith off the top still can get me there. Yeah, go for it. I think Kenrith can still get me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe? I might just go with the 10-10 Grixis though. Because it shoots me for 5, I go to 3. He hits me for 2, I go to 1. Well, that feels bad. There's nothing I really want to destroy. Yep. And I don't have time wipe in here. I go to 2. Or I go to 1. Sorry. Can I get the planar cleansing that's not in my deck, please? Yep. 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 Yeah, that's game. Let's just cast a 10-10 Grixis just for fun. There's my Kenrith. Hiya! Kill me. Maybe he'll forget to attack. Oh. Nice. Dang. That was actually really, really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Well, this is Igloo Boy. I did 3-1 at the Liberty Coin FNM. It was a complete blast. Hopefully I did a decent job with the recordings. I'm pretty new to this. I used to have a YouTube channel way back, but it wasn't the greatest. And then I just wanted to do this just because I thought it'd be fun, and we're all kind of stuck at home, so hopefully I could give you guys a little bit of content that's somewhat entertaining. But thank you to everyone who watched and was cheering me on. And if you weren't cheering me on, then, well, thanks for watching still. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys maybe next week, maybe sometime when I come up to Liberty. So have yourself a good day. Stay safe out there. Stay home. Stay in quarantine if you can. And thank you to everybody that's at work. Deuces.